Hi, my name is Bob Tettman. I'm a full-time realtor and real estate professional with Keller Williams Real Estate here in the Lawrenceville, Georgia area. Today is August the 28th, 2013, and one of the things I'd like to talk to you today about is why it's a good time to sell your house. I'm standing in front of a house that's being built right now by a construction company who shall remain nameless. This house is already sold. The house over there next to me is already sold. Basically, what I want to tell you about houses right now by builders are they aren't building spec homes. They simply can't afford to because the market has been so bad for so long. Quite honestly, a lot of builders have gone out of business, and they're not building spec homes because they don't really know what the future is going to hold and what interest rates are going to do and that kind of thing. But they are starting to build, but they're all pre-sold houses. So, why is it a good time for you to sell your house in relationship to these builders that aren't building houses that are spec homes, if you will, or speculative? A normal balanced market is usually about 6 months supply of resale homes that have already been built, lived in, and are being sold for the first or subsequent time. Right now, our market, with the most recent most recent information we have is July, and the month supply at that point was 2.2. That's less than half of the number of houses that it would take to get a balanced market. In other words, there simply aren't enough houses on the market to meet the demand of the buyers that are in the market wanting to purchase. So what does that mean? That means that it is a great time for you to sell your house. Even if right now schools are back in session. Of course, this is August, soon to be September. Everybody's thinking fall. Everybody's thinking, oh, it's not that far off until the holidays and this, that, and the other. But when do you want to sell your house? You want to sell your house when there are the least number of competitors, in other words, your neighbors, and the neighbors around the corner, and the neighbors in the next subdivision that are going to sell their house, when they're not in the market. You know, they want to hold back. They might even wait till after Christmas. They might even wait till spring of next year when they think the market's going to, be improving. Well, speaking of the market improving, house prices are up. A lot of people don't realize it was such a buyer's market for so long. House prices fell probably 35 to 40% here in the Atlanta area. The good news is that even 3 days ago, the most recent information shows that house prices are up about 20% from 1 year ago. In other words, if you had a house a year ago that was worth $100,000, now it's worth $120,000. That's a great thing. Thank you, flies. That's a great thing if you're considering selling your house. Now, the second thing to consider is interest rates. The interest rates right now are about 4.5%, maybe 5%, depending on which day of the week you look at it. Interest rates for FHA is about 4.5%. Unbelievably good rates. It's not the 3.5% we had, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, but historically 4.5%, 4 5/8, 4.75 or 4 3/4, even 5%, even 6%, even 7 or 8% is really, really a good interest rate. Now, when you get up into the higher priced homes, when your interest rates go up, it eliminates some of the ability to buy a higher priced home for those that are limited already. But for a price of homes anywhere from $100,000 up to about $400,000, interest rates of 4.5% to 5.5% are just unbelievably good. So it's a great time for you to sell your house because the people that are going to buy your house can get those interest rates. Now, the third thing is, and that's why we're here with these homes, builders are not building speculative homes. A speculative home is where a builder throws it out into the ground and it takes 60 or 90 days to build it. Hopefully they find a buyer between the time that starts the building and the time they finish it. They simply aren't building speculative homes, which keeps the price of the homes. It doesn't keep the price of the homes. What it does is it keeps the supply of the homes down. Your house, being ready to go on the market, can be sold immediately. People don't have to wait 30 or 60 or 90 days, and you're not going to be competing with, again, flies, you're not going to be competing with the new home market, which is right now, it's not that busy, okay? Now, next year, if you want to wait till spring of next year, the builders are also seeing that this lack of homes to sell are affecting prices and are affecting the availability of homes to buy. So they're going to start building speculative homes. And what would you rather do? Would you rather go up against them with a brand new house? Yours is a used house, if you will. Granted, it's a nice house, but it's a used house, and you're up against what they're building as brand new homes. So all three of those things to consider: the lack of homes on the market, the interest rates, which are unbelievably good right now, even though they're not the bottom. It's not 3.5%, but let me know. I'll help you find a house that you can afford to buy with what you can afford to pay. And then the third thing, of course, is that builders are not building speculative homes, so they're keeping them off the market, which increases the value of your home. Okay, how do you get a hold of me? My name, again, is Bob Tettman, Tettman. I work for Keller Williams. I'm in the Sugarloaf office of Keller Williams. You can call me on my phone, 678-542-1386. You can search the internet, Google me. It's Bob Tettman. You can find me that way. Or you can go directly to my webpage, and that's www.hometeamgwinnett. HomeTeamGwinnett, just run it all together.com. Again, today is the 28th of August. It's getting close to being sunset here. Just going to sign off for now. This is the first in a series of tapes or videos, if you will, that you'll be able to watch. Make sure you catch them all. I'm going to be adding some to them soon. I'm glad you took the time to watch. It's been about 5 or 6 minutes. Hope you learned something. Thanks very much. Bye now.